How about Narvik? Nothing from Narvik. And it starts to be like a long way without any load on. And we might find something here, but I need to manage to get there in time as well. So yeah, there's one. 8 hours. You know, I mean, I probably could do that, but I think I'm gonna stay put for a couple of hours, or maybe the next day. Just, you know, let's do that. See if we find, if we get more convenient cargo pickups. Right, time right now is 5 in the afternoon. Oh, is that? No, that's the morning. 5 in the morning. All right, so I guess 1 hour at the time, something like that. 6. All right, now let's put 7. 2 hours, and let's check it again. Job market, cargo market. Nothing from here anyway. And Narvik, still nothing. Oh yeah, here we got one. This is actually perfect to Mo i Rana. 5 hours to pick it up. Let's go get that. So we're gonna do a short trip without cargo. So that's fine.
The more context I have with humans, the more I learn. So let's get started. Drive.
Gonna lift my rear axle on the trailer. Seems like the front axle or the middle axle on the truck is already up. So let's go. There we go. That was one thing I wanted to try, just a little. I wanted to try to set the suspension of the cabin suspension stiffness on soft, see what it does. See if I'm getting seasick. I kind of thought it was a little too stiff when I'm braking, so. But that's just on this one. The original one is perfect, but since I'm driving Jon Ruda's, that could be a little different. All right, and you will be more aware of the high-speed turns. Probably will be more careful. also time to fill up, so we need to. We're almost out of diesel fuel. Gonna take some time to get used to this leaning, but I'd say it's closer to reality. If you're going this fast on smaller curvy roads like this. Right, so this is
The roundabout. Take the
where we
second
can
exit.
fill up this monster. Fuel monster.
Exit here.
Okay, dokie. Oh, that seems very. Very tight place. Because it just has one entrance and one exit. Alright, let's see what I can do. Start with filling up, so. Starts interesting. Okie dokie. I mean, I might actually make it around here if I'm. Hang on. Just trying to use as much space as possible here. I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good at all, but better than before might be. Right, so just gonna crawl up into this corner here. All right, that was the very hard bush. Of course, I don't want it to scratch my beautiful truck. And you know, it might be that I'm overdoing it, but I just thought it was like super tight. Work. I just wanted to stay, you know, all the way to the right here, so I get as much space as possible coming around here. Actually would need this guy to move, but I'm just gonna be real close to him. Passing real close. Actually would need this guy to move, but I'm just gonna be real close to him. There is one different, like, what was it? Alright, drawbar. I checked it up. It's called drawbar. The one coming from the first axle of the trailer to the connector on the tractor. the drawbar is exactly the design I I don't prefer in reality, because it somewhat reduces your ability to turn in these places, because you can't back up as much because it's not straight. So it's straight, it's like a V, you could say. And that makes it a little I would rather have like a straight, like a thicker drawbar. And also I would prefer a little longer one as well, because then you can actually make it to go wider in the turns if you have the right technique. It's basically if you swing out the rear end of the truck, the tractor, you might like get the trailer to follow the rear much longer out in the corner. That's the best way I can explain it. I used up some valuable time there, so hopefully we're gonna make it. Oh yeah, we're there in 18 minutes. That's like 1 minute maybe. God, I love this engine sound. Or should I say exhaust sound, because that's what it, I mean, yeah, it's both, of course. You can't have one without another, without the other. Alright, welcome to Narvik.
Ahead, turn right.
Head, turn right. Alright, I'm turning my head. Head, turn right.
Turn right.
Yeah, I did. I just did. Whoa. Right. El screenshot. What? I thought I lifted that axle. I must have lowered it when I was fiddling with the external cam.
Ahead, turn right. Turn right.
You could say this game is also a little more fun right now. I mean, more fun than ETS, for a specific reason, and that is, well, this is my career mode, so this is my primary and for the moment only profile. And I just, I just came like a little bit on the way, so I have a lot more to go. A long way to go, and where is that zone?
You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
Okie dokie. See you next time, Terminator. See you on the next one, Terminator. Alright, I'm gonna lower my axles. We're gonna get the load. Exactamundo. Nothing else is new. Alright. Let's go there. Hopefully we get something to the southern part. I mean, the last ones If we don't, we might just go down and get something going back north. So it's not a big deal. And where do you want to put us? There, all right. I'm actually gonna take one more. It's both safer and simpler. One more turn around this. And one more, but I'm gonna take my first turn around this. Oh, of course you will. You would do that. How? This is kind of... I will make it. Alright. Let's get the load. Green, please. Yeah, thanks a lot. And all right. 9:44 a.m.
You need it for Terminator? No problemo. I will join the ride. Let's move.
I just love the guy. Let's move. All right, there we go. This is so weird. This place, like, coming and turning around. Coming all the way back here just to turn around and go back up.
Ahead, turn left.
Ahead, turn left. Ahead, turn left. And my head turned left.
Turn left.
Yeah, it did. It did turn left.
Turn right. Turn right.
I'm kind of too close to the, not the steering wheel, but something happened with my gear shifter. I don't know. It feels like I'm too close to it. But I'm not. Just like a temporary confusion about space and position. I'm good. Circle K. I don't know why, I just feel like I want him to look a little more to the right, but I also don't want to lose. I want to see the whole mirrors. It's kind of like an aesthetic thing, I guess. Doesn't matter. It would be something like this, or like this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it at least. I mean, just change it back if it's not good. So it's something like this, I guess. Right? It was just like one tiny position. Someone got a cow in their backyard. Did you hear that? Look at that tractor in the middle of the meadow, right? That's the word, I think, meadow. I was like willow, pillow, meadow. Widow. I know widow. That's not a positive word. It could be, but usually it's not. Back, or am I as far back as I can be? That would actually help. No, I am as far back as I can be, and I won't. This is already on 76. Like, nah, I'm not. 76 is good enough. Okay, so I kind of found the best combination. All right. So I guess this is how I have to do it. Yep. I am the VIP here, so this is my personal lane. Okie dokie. Here we are. And it should be just a really short one. Scarbarret. It's interesting. Can even know, but this is the way I'm supposed to go, so I hope I'm not. Let's check the map. Like, yeah, it was a short one. Okay, get it. I get it. Off we go. So what I'm gonna try to find, I mean, it's just like in ETS. I wanted like the log trucks, the typical Scandinavian one. I want, and that's like 4 axles on the trailer, and you need to have a log lifter, a crane basically, mounted on the rear end of the tractor. So you would load like 3 piles of wood logs. But that's for another day, so it depends on if I can find something that I like. I mean, I might end up not do it just because, you know, it could be something like, oh, I can't use this engine, Jon Ruda's engine, in that truck. Then if I can find a way around it, I would like. Hey Antonio, how are you doing? Glad to have you. Welcome. Leaning good, especially the trailer. You could see like the top part is coming out and getting visual in the mirror. It's like peeking out in every corner and every right turn. Probably the left turn as well, but I can't see it as much because the mirror is smaller. Well, this is an opportunity for the peak. It's the right turn. Of course, depending on how fast I'm going, but it peaks already, so. Wee, wee, wee. Vi älskar detta landet. Alright, we got a situation up front. The biggest surprise I had so far in this mod, it was actually like a mother with her like child in the carriage. What do you say? The thingy they push around on wheels. It's a carriage, right? And she was just coming around the corner, and I had a truck coming on a like the other side. Oncoming truck, so I can do much than just brake and try to keep to the left. I did not expect that, so it was kind of real, you could say. But it was in a village, so you should expect something like that happen in real life, at least. But I didn't expect it in the game. That was a good move from Pro Mods. Good sense of details, for sure. Oh, I love to rev this. You should not really, but I love it. I usually don't like revving trucks, but this is just so much fun. Listen to it. Now what? What was that? Look, a Scania transport. It's a Scania pulling the Scania transport. Here comes another one, but it's a Renault. Renault? Renault! Je suis un garçon, Renault! Très bien, monsieur. Renault Peugeot Citroën. I don't know how Jon Ruda did this with the sound, but he did a wonderful, wonderful job with it. It's like Z-Mods class, I would say. I listened to Z-Mods, the older engines, the older V8s, they look amazing too. I mean, they sound amazing. I mean, not look, they sound amazing. But of course, the interior sounds are different from this one, so these are accurate. Very accurate. So he must have been, you know, riding along and recording, or had someone do it for him. I don't know. Straight pipe Scania. Boom, boom, yeah, right. Still just 12 gears, so. I'm gonna pop back in now. There's a little more narrow roads. Need to be on top of this game. Look at that. Someone burning fire, like a... Cool. Like a campfire or something, I guess. I don't know. Go, go, go! No, not brake. Go! What? Alright. He's like, no, I just changed my mind. I just changed my mind. I'm not gonna do it. You were right there! No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do it. For once it was a, decent overtake. Usually they like starting to overtake now, like totally nuts. Like they can't see shit and they just go. This one actually did great until it was almost done. So funny with the AIs. This kind of looks like a place I've been to. And there was like a troll, a big troll on the... It's probably not the same place, but... Up there, so... It's like a rest stop, you could say. It's not the same place, obviously. That was a big... I don't know if it was a wooden troll or plastic, but it was big, and, tourists would go up there and take their pictures. It was kind of cool. But I think that was way more south from here, so... I was on the bike, and I never went this far north on the bike. That was with an RV with my father and my daughter. Then we went all the way to Nordkapp, so that's where we come from now, Nordkapp. We've been there, we've done that. Yeah, no, you should not overtake, idiot. I know it's an AI, but it's so much fun. It's immersive, you idiot! 12 gears, 12. Not 13, not 18, not 15, 12. Still learning, still learning. There, I managed to... I need to change that. Kind of always on these axle lifting the axles, either on the tractor or the trailer, all the time. There you go. There you go. Man. What the freaking chicken fricassee. That was fun. That was so funny. Like, one more try. That was a different car though. Would you stop, please? It almost looked like you wouldn't. And where do they want me? Is like, did I pass it? All right, maybe. Hang on. Just have to check the map. The GPS here. Yeah. I passed it, so. That was too, you know. It was about that guy who tried to overtake me, and he did good. Yeah, I'm really on a trigger point right now, so this was doomed situation. He would stop for me. I'm trying to stop like before that, so you don't trigger them like that. All right, that's over there. Look at the dice go. Alright. We are here. We are done with this one. So. Let's take a screenshot. Well, maybe let's take it after we take our no load. The next load. See if we can keep going south here. That would be swell. I'm not counting on it, but it would be great. Like south here. But no, yeah, it wouldn't take it, so see if we have something else from here. Let's see. Probably not. It's a small village, but maybe. You never know. You never know. Oh yeah, we had a lot more. This village is not as small as it looks on the map, or I actually didn't went all the way through it, so I don't know, but look at that. We do have something. Let's take it. I have 1 hour and 58 minutes to pick it up. I will probably make it. Alright, so we turn around, obviously. As always. Such a beautiful truck.
I'm looking for Sierra Carmen, but we can go to your destination first.
Yes, we will. Let's go. Get out. I will do the driving. Get out. I'm the Terminator. Get out. Give them to me.
Turn right.
Now. Turn right.
Take the second exit.
You never see these up here. Like that's, I never seen. When I lived here, like since I was 7 and been around Scandinavia a lot, I never seen like one single trailer, log trailer like that. It was always a trailer that is supposed to be hooked on with a drawbar, and the truck can also take loads. So. I know what it's about,
Take the
but
first exit. Human.
just saying, never seen one of those.
Exit here.
Exit. No problemo. No problemo.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit here.
Whoa. These are not, these are temporary signs, and I was like, whoa. They are far out, like way out on the street. This one as well. You would hit it. And you're supposed to hit it. Like, if you can't pay attention, then it's on you. Of course it is. can you lose your license if you don't pay attention. All right, let's grab this one and keep going south. It's a short one for real, but it's for sure. I mean, all right, and all right, there's the zone. Let's take one more turn over here. Here comes another one. Oh. Right, that was... I managed to forget. Like it was just 30 seconds and I forgot. Maybe 1 minute. Here it is. Alright, let's take it. Yeah, that was better. So now it seems to be softer when you brake. You should have this effect like... Actually more like that. Going back and forth a bit, like rocking. That's typical. Not much, but... If you're really hard on it, you wouldn't notice.
Coming with me. I'm determined. Let's drive.
I think these exterior effects are too loud. So just like chirping from the birds and such, it just sounds like they are right outside the window. This train as well, so... is that ambient sound volume? Must be. World sound volume, actually. Let's bring it down to 25, see if it helps. Ambient, that might be the birds. So there might be two different ones. Ambient. I think so. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, not really, but... Is there like something like traffic sounds, or... I didn't pay attention, of course, I'm sorry. Truck, trailer, traffic volume, there it is, it must be that one. And world sounds volume, so everything down to 25, see if that helps. Alright. Right, and I also want to visit a shop, like service shop. I need to remove the interior lighting. The little red one, it's always on if your lights are on, and in Scandinavia always have your lights on. I mean the half beam, position light or whatever, daytime running lights. And this interior light really takes a lot of FPS, so
At the roundabout.
I have
Take
36 now, 37-ish, and if I turn the lights off, like this, oh, I got 68 now. That's like huge difference, huge difference. And I kind of like it in the night, but I would use it during the day. I mean, this is kind of nice, like really nice flow. I kind of got used to that bad flow, but
take the first exit, human.
if it's just about that freaking light, well, I have to pass. I can't use it. I like that cozy light, you know. You're driving in darkness, and it's kind of nice that it lights up a little in the cab, but it's not worth, what is it, like 30 frames? That's crazy. That's crazy lot. 30 frames per second slower if you, or less if you have that on. Seems to be the outside light as well, so hang on. So 63 now, everything is off. Then I just put the parking lights on. I have 49 now, 50-ish. Then I put, and then I get 36. So maybe I just don't get rid of it and just use the parking light during the day. I mean, that's fine. Sure, let's do that instead. I mean, around 50 and just underneath 50 in this game, it's totally fine. It's not a shooter game anyway, so. And the flow is, I think it's fine. The G-Sync helps a lot. It's not just the screen tearing, it actually gives a little more flow to it. Not just for screen tearing. Case I always put the half beam on anyway, so move on. I'm gonna see how much difference it makes anyway, the interior light. Maybe it's not. I mean, it's probably that a bit, but it's more to it. Because I'm gonna be passing service shop just down the street here, so. Hopefully I can turn around back there. Please. No? Alright. Guess we're gonna do it the hard way then. No? Hang on. Just gonna check it real fast. Yeah, it seems like I actually... No, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna change this. And that's the hatch, that's the red light dummy, red light 2 dummy, red light 3 dummy, who knows, right? Yeah, let's go through all of them. Maybe one take less power than the other, so. Right, 63 right now, 63 frames, 62 frames per
You
second.
sent me from the future to save you.
And
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
turn the light 1 on. That gives me 48 frames per second, just like before. And light 2 on, 34. It's no different, so it's probably no different with the other ones as well. It's just the same. I need to enter the zone again. Hopefully, that was as far as I can go, so. No, why not? Why not? There you are. All right. Let's just remove it. All right. Let's just remove it altogether. And if I'm gonna miss it, I'm gonna put it back. But if I'm not, then we're done. All right. Seems like. I mean, it's still marked though. I don't like that. How can I remove it altogether? Like, you cannot. If you started using it, like, that's the way you should go. But it's still there, right? I don't know. It is still there. No, that's not it. No, it's not. Good. All right. It's very good. Let's just keep going then. All right, so
The Terminator Sabaton system
we
model
have
101.
66
I swear
frames.
I will get you to your destination.
And
Trust me.
light 1 gives 48, 49, just like before, and light 3. No, it's still the same. So it's actually not the interior light, but the half beam. So it's probably these lights in the front, the low beams. All right, then I can't do anything about it, I guess. If you can't change maybe the type of light, but I couldn't see that you could. All right. Can I go back now? No? All right. Let's see if we can do something about that. I don't think so. But I'm gonna have this one back, so. Light 3, light 4. I don't know the differences. I had light 1. So I'm gonna try number 2 now. I'm gonna look after this. This is just stock and paint, so that doesn't have anything to do with the light. It's just a frame. Yeah, I don't have any. You can't put any different lights on it, really. All right. Well, it's set. You can't do anything about it right now.
I know where you're going. Now we'll get you there. Trust me. Let's get out of here.
No problemo. Alright, I'm not gonna cheat. I'm gonna try to do this like you should. Somewhat like you should. Hang on. Turn every light on as well, so. Yeah, it didn't work. It turns away so quickly, this one, because it's just one axle behind the drawbar. So I guess Just have to be a little more careful with it. All right, here we go.
Turn right. Turn right.
Is this my right? All right. I was like, already? Obviously it is. So. All right. Oh, he wants to go off-road. Let's have some coffee to spill out on these roads. Like, whoa. I had an unexpected hump or pothole or whatever it was doing just that, and the whole cabin just started rocking and everything flew, and my coffee flew and papers flew, and I was like, all right, I was probably going too fast on these small roads. It was a lot to clean up for sure. Only been driving one Scania V8. I just realized that now. So I drove a couple of Scanias in my life, but just one with a V8. That was a R500. It was an early model from the R series, and it had a manual transmission. So there was no optic cruise on that one. It was just pure manual, and it was a hook loader, just like this one, just that it didn't have 4 axles, it had just 3, but other than that it was the same. It was the big top line cab on it, and it was white and had some black tribals going on the side. It was a badass truck. I loved it. I drove it for about a year, I think. 1.5 maybe. All right, let's get rid of this one and see if we're in luck and can get, a short one to the southern part, but otherwise we can go like empty on it. It's no problem. North, going north, north. What we can do is actually going south and turn back going north. So we could actually, or we can, let's see if we do this. Hang on. We need to check every possible. Yeah, of course, I haven't been down there. I'm stupid. I couldn't take anything to there, so. Back to Lillehammer, but I haven't been here, so I need to have something to these parts. Nothing at all. All right. What I'm gonna do is actually go empty down to Trofors, and I'm gonna snatch something from there instead. So it's fine, really. It's not a big drive. It's not a long drive at all. And yeah, that's it. Let's go there empty. Pick something from there instead.
To protect you. Come with
Protect
me
you.
if
No
you want to
problem.
live.
Yes. I will. I'll come with you. This way I don't have a clue when to turn out, so I actually need to, hang on, maybe I do. Maybe I do, maybe I do, maybe I can. Let's bring up the axles on the trailer and on the tractor. And here we go. I put the best tires on I could find. I mean the rain purpose and the noise. Maybe I don't know, maybe they have the best economy too, I don't know, but I don't remember which ones I picked. Yeah, I remember now, but not by name, but I actually just checked for the rain that it was B because that's the best you can get out of B and C, so B is better than C obviously, class-wise, and then I just checked for the ones I wanted, like have these text on it, and I picked like the ones that I liked the most, so I don't know which one it is, but it's a Michelin anyway, so it says XFA2 energy. So it's probably fuel efficient as well, and it's on the widest possible rims on the front and on the second axle. So I kind of like it when they are widening outwards, so to speak. They're wide, but they are also like widen outwards. So the offset, you could say, is larger towards the outer point of the truck. What a weather we got. It's like a rainstorm. Good, it's not a shit storm, but it's a rainstorm.
Ahead, turn left. Turn left.
Turn on my beacon lights so people see me coming out from here. them off now. So when I'm done with Norway, I actually kind of want to try different loads without these buckets on. So I just like take, you know, random buckets. Maybe you get different ones, I don't know. You probably don't get different ones from the trailer and the tractor. It's probably going to be the same, but it's going to differ from this one at least. So maybe with some text on them, I don't know.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
But I need to find out if I need to remove them all together, or I actually just can take one of them loads and I will get the other bucket on the trailer and the tractor. Maybe that's just that simple. And when I'm done with the delivery, maybe this one comes back. I don't know. So, but in that case, I would rather remove them all together, so you just go without anything, and that would be kind of cooler. Because sometimes you, like now, you're going empty and that would really be like visually empty, no buckets, no nothing. Just an empty vehicle, unloaded. Yeah, it's seriously raining now right now. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about getting the Z-Mods weather mod for this one as well, because I really like the rain on it. This is nothing wrong with this one, but it looks far more realistic with the Z-Mods. And if it doesn't take too much, you know, FPS, so if it's no difference, I would rather take this one. If it's a difference, I really can't afford more. Now I'm like totally out of... Now, so this red light, interior light, seems to be stronger than the before. So it might be like one light or two lights or up to 5 lights. That light. I want red all over. I want to bathe in red. Like, that's probably it.
You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
So what I'm gonna do is actually stop at this gas station. I don't have to fill her up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And from there I'm gonna check, because I think I unlocked the town already, so I can get access to their database for what work they have, what loads they have got. Fluff. Alright, I'm gonna try to... This is AdBlue, no? Let's see, maybe it's... It looks like... It doesn't look like... Maybe it is gas or diesel. Yeah, it's a diesel. Sure it is. Alright, let's check the work, the job market. So, what? No, I still haven't unlocked this. I need to go further into this, to the town. And let's see, where is the town? I don't have a clue. So let's go out here, I guess.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Just kidding. Let's hit the road. Turn right.
What the? What? For a moment I was like, am I in GTA here? But like, is that a mod, a mod guy, like a modder, a troll, or whatever? I wouldn't expect that one. Cool. All right. First thing for everything. First time for everything, I mean. Cool, cool. While we're at it, we might as well just go straight and check that one.
Turn left.
Maybe they have some waste or, you know, something. All right. Cargo market. So from here we have nothing really. But we might have access now. I don't know. Let's try. Yes, I have access. So what we got from here is Finland. Going south, sure. All right. So I guess we're stuck with just going north to Mo i Rana. Because I want to access these. Kristiansund, Andelsnes, and Molde. I have just been in Trondheim, so I haven't been out here. I need to check that. So I guess we're just going this far right now. And that's fine, actually. I didn't take it. That was weird. I forgot. Oh, right, because I'm not here. That was it. Oh, yep. Can I go around this place, or... Go on. Is it wet back here or what? Like seriously wet. And the ground feels really strange. Like it's bumpy or whatever. Feels weird in the steering wheel. Feels really weird. This might be too tight though. I might not make it. We'll see. Are we good? I think we're good. But it is tight. It is tight. Alright, so let's go back. To the fuel station and get back up on the road, on the main road here. It's noticeable that we're not as far north anymore. I mean, the light is starting to get more dark, like it's getting darker than it was before. So I love how they got that part real, because that's so typical up here in the north.
You're You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
Sure. Thanks. Thanks for the note. Thanks for the guidance, Mr. Terminator. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. Yeah. With the flowers. Flowers and whatnot. Grape fields. You have fields for that in Norway and Sweden? Grape fields. Alright. Let's check this. Yeah, this might be it. It is it. Back to Mo i Rana. That's a weird name. Mo i Rana? Mo i Rana? I'm trying to get how you would pronounce it, but I just can't. Such an unusual name. Even in like in Swedish or I guess maybe Norwegian too. I don't know that. But most of the names are basically the same, just with different spelling. They have their spelling and we have ours in Sweden, so most of them make sense for us in Sweden as well. But this one, the Moriana, that doesn't really. Right? And it's the middle of the night and it's still not dark, so we're not that far from the northern parts. Let's take a screenshot. Just there you go.
I'm looking for Sarah Connor, but we can go to your destination first.
I appreciate that, Arnold. Sorry. Ah. I hope you're enjoying the drive. I know I do. My dog is crazy over there, like.
Ahead, turn left. Turn left.
The head, turn left. Okay. It sounds like he's saying the head, turn left. Waking everybody up, waking them in the middle of the night with my Scania open pipe V8, straight pipe V8. I kind of enjoy this light right now. We'll see about the red. It might be too bright for me in the night. I don't think so, but it might. It's much brighter than the first, number one. So it's a big step from number one to number two. I can't imagine how number 5 would feel like. Like a high beam, red high beam. something. Don't text and drive, bub. Alright. Beautiful. Truly very beautiful. I like it a lot. Just trying to get more comfortable here. Leaning back a bit.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Human. Exit here.
It feels super accurate. Super accurate. Like, if I didn't know better, that I was in a game, I could actually just freaking getting paid. So, for everyone who doesn't know, I used to be a truck driver. I really messed up with my I did it for too long and too much, so basically my whole mental self shut down, so I had to stop. I worked too much, and I'm not able right now to do it full time. And I mean, there's usually no one who's gonna hire you for half time or part time. They need someone who can do full time plus. Like that's what it is right now, and that is a little part of why I'm doing this, to see if I actually can do a comeback. That would help my financial situation a lot. And I've been doing it for a while now, you know, over a year at least, you could say, and not much has changed. So I'm still able to drive like 4, maximum 5 hours, but that would be too exhausting, and I still can go away. So it's not really 5-hour driving, it's 5-hour stream, but for doing a 5-hour stream you gotta have to eat, so it's just gonna be maximum of 4 hours driving anyway, or working. So yeah, you know, I'm not there yet. Kind of hoping to be, but and it's different. I mean, you can always stop here, and that is also, if you're in a simulator, you can just, you know, if you get tired, you can shut it down. It's no problem. You can do that out there, so you just have to keep going, basically, and that's the big difference. And that also makes my, like, I can do more with the knowledge of I can stop anytime I want. So that helps me to perform better and maybe drive longer. But if I don't have that, then I'm gonna drain faster, obviously. So it is what it is. For now, it's always what it is, but this is the situation for now, I mean. In might be forever, and it might not be forever. Might be some different circumstances that needs to change, and I might be able to work full time again. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm trying to make that happen. And meanwhile, I'm gonna be driving this. So a couple of months ago, I actually went on a little date.
At the roundabout, take the first exit, human.
I went along on
Exit
a
here.
log truck here in Sweden, so it was on my free time, and there was, an opportunity to maybe work part-time there. So but yeah, not really. It would be like more part-time, in the sense that like
At the roundabout, take the
you
second
do
exit.
not work a whole week, but you need to work a full day, and that's my problem. I can't really work a full day. I could before, but then I messed up, and I can no longer. So
Exit here.
I went along anyway to see, if I could do it or whatever, what it's like. I knew what it was like. I mean, I've been working with that too, but in specific at this company or
At
this
the roundabout,
operator, you could
take
say,
the first exit.
he had like 3 or 4 trucks only, so it was a small operator, you could say.
Exit here.
And I went along for it was supposed to be 2 hours, not very long. But then something changed, and I
turn
ended
left.
up sitting in that truck,
Turn left.
not driving, but end up sitting in that truck the whole night basically. So I came home in the morning, like early in the morning. To the left, he said, and I'm turning right. Is that good? That's professional? I don't know. Seems like what is going on? Something more is going on. Hang on. It's like I have cars behind me too, so alright. We'll have to make this turn anyway. Anyway, so I went along on this trip the whole night, and I loved it. I really loved it and everything, but we came to a conclusion that it might be like too much. And it is like there's log trucks and like special transport, like heavy transport and such. So those two are the hardest, the most, complicated, and in some cases most dangerous too. So that is like the top of the top, the best of the best, you could say, who would do that. And yeah, it was like I might do better if I just start with something else, trying to make a comeback and not just throw myself out there in the middle of the woods. And that was an issue. Like if something breaks, you will have to deal with it out there. It's not like you're gonna call some service guy who's gonna meet up with you in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the night. Like, no, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain on you. It's gonna be dark, and you're gonna change that freaking hose, that hydraulic hose or whatever pipe that went broke, and you're gonna freaking like it. So that was basically change that freaking hose, that hydraulic hose or whatever pipe that went broke, and you're gonna freaking like it. So exactly what made me like, nah, I'm gonna go nuts with that. I don't want to try. So I've been there, I've been doing that, and that would be like the straight put me in the same position I was before. So where I came from, basically working too much and too hard. So I was like, nah, I don't think that's the solution for me. I'm not afraid to try. I'm not afraid to, push myself. Obviously not, because I put myself in a position of not being able to push myself any longer. So We'll see what happens. And I don't know why my lights are off, but I managed to do something. um, let's check this. And we are going. Oh, haha, interesting. Not today, though. Someday, yes. Yes, this doesn't. This is not good at all. I really need to get to these parts, and it seems like I can't do it other way. Maybe from here, I could. Otta. But I think I'm gonna check. See if there is anything other from this Mo i Rana. Might be other places to go. It's too far south. Alright, so this is actually good because it's going to Bodø, I think. Or hang on. And that's where I thought it was Trondheim, but it's pretty close to Trondheim anyway. No, Trondheim is down here. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're going from Bodø with a ferry, so that's actually pretty convenient. We're gonna take this one. Oh, how long did I have? Hang on. Need to check that. How long I have? If like 2 minutes, I'm probably not gonna make it. 19 hours. I think I'm fine. I think we're gonna make it.
The Terminator Saladin System Model 101. I swear I will get you to your destination. Trust me.
No idea if someone's coming from the right.
Turn right.
I'm gonna hope no one is coming.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
That must be straight. No? Yeah, it is straight. That's the second one. You're just supposed to be blinking out from these, at least in Sweden. Not inside of it, but I'm the old school, so I am doing what I learned to do. I'm blinking where I'm planning on going in the roundabout, and then I'm blinking out from it when it's time. So
at the roundabout,
I
take
blink
the first exit.
while I'm inside. I'm blinking left, basically. So that's maybe the clearest way of deciding if someone had like his license for years and years, or if it's pretty new. Not really new. I mean, it's been around for many years now. The new rule that just said you just have to blink coming out of a roundabout, which I did not do right now. All right. Is this it? Or I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. The GPS shows like longer way. No, this is it. I am Job. I am Job, and that's my area. Alright. Today we're gonna try a different way, not entering the road again, just trying to stay inside this area. See if that works out. See, here's one. So I could be picking this one and I would have a whole different... Maybe I could do that, like have one on my truck, then it would be a different one on the trailer. Cool. After I'm done with Norway, I said, let's try to keep it. And I'm getting hungry for real. Oh man. We'll see. Do this first. Maybe take a little break later and something to eat.
In need of a Terminator? No problemo. I will join the ride. Let's move.
Yeah, let's move, Arnold. Let's move. And let's lower the axles. The axle on the trailer probably came down after I was taking the load. Yeah, it went up when I pushed it, so I need to take it down again. Oh, that was too early.
Take the third exit.
Third exit. Oh, my bad.
Exit here.
Okie dokie.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Here. Exit here.
Oh. this might be the polar circle. Is that what you call it? Like the. Oh look, reindeers. Wow! Wow. All right, that was a classic. Oh look, reindeers. Oh shoot. Wow, nice, really nice. These road sections are very typical up here. That's not up here where I am. Yeah, it is actually. Although there are no mountains like this, so. Hola Dargunita, ¿cómo estás? Welcome.
Take the first exit. Exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Alright, that was my bad.
Exit here.
I lost track of the gears. Also. forward. That was too high. Okie dokie.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit.
Sorry.
Roundabout, take the first exit. Exit.
Toot toot. What's that? Second time today I hear that.
Ahead, turn left.
Which one? And I'm lifting. It's probably this company.
Turn left.
Let's see if I don't trigger this one. Is it already triggered? I don't understand this. Please just pass. Just pass. Pass through. Pass.
You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
See you later, Arnold. Oh, cool with all those shadows. Oh, cool. Alright, let's see what we got from here. I'm serious about this, can you tell? Right, so. Alright. So I found a, yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. I can get to this Christians and Andelsnes and what is that, Molde. So this is actually to Molde, so it's absolutely perfect for this. And we're gonna take it. We have 11 hours to pick it up, so we might make we'll make it just fine.
Humans, the more I learn. So
More
let's
you
get
learn.
started. Drive.
Yes, I will. You learn. Get down. Get out. I will do the driving, Arnold. Get out.
Turn left.
No, please, just move along. Move along. Move along. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Oh man. Alright. This is crazy. Why? I mean, I need to be able to, you know, see what's going on out there, right? But I can't because they will stop because they are so polite. Just kidding. Alright, I see one coming back over there, so I'm just gonna wait for that. And now we might... Yeah, this is perfect timing.
Turn left. Turn left. Turn left. You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, see you later on. Okay, so let's get this one. Gotta go, baby. Take job. I am job. Okie dokie. Alright. Let's get the load and let's... Oh, alright. Rain again, huh? Alright.
I know where you're going. Now
No
get
problem,
there.
because
Trust
we're
me.
gonna take the
Let's
boat
get out of here.
in a minute. So we might just not get any more rain after that, hopefully. I mean, I don't mind the rain, but the fog is not so much fun. I actually like the rain every now and then. It's cozy and nice and good effects.
Turn right. Turn right.
I will turn right.
Turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
Here? No. Not really. But here.
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Human.
Human. How do you know I'm
Exit.
human? You don't? Alright, here we go. To Buda. Embark. Honk, honk, honk. Honk, 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 honk. Looky, no rain. It cleared up on the other side, but those clouds tell different. Actually, it might be rain again. Welcome to Trondheim. I've been here in real life as well. On my motor bicycle. And on a family trip when I was a kid. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Not gonna do that. This is so dysfunctional. And this one won't stop, so it's just like not consistent at all. And what about that, you know, invisible red light? Like I'm going right after a while. Anyway. So I'm still waiting for YouTube to clear that stream from not yesterday, but day before or the one before that, the one to Svalbard. And I ended up, so I need to kind of remove 2 songs from it, so it's gonna be like 16 seconds of silence at one point and 40 seconds at some other point, and then the video will return on, like it will be online again. I kind of want the whole series to be accessible, and that's the second part in this series, so I kind of want that up online, up and running. 12, 12, and 18, 12. So why would you change lanes, mister? Not so happy about that. These parts before you get into Trondheim, really accurate. These meadows, yellow meadows and rounded mountains around it. That's just exactly what it looked like. I remember that. But now we're going out from Trondheim. We are going towards Orkanger and Ålesund. We got a little of a traffic situation in front, up front. So if anyone is interested about the styling on the wheels with this text, I mean, it's always about what taste you got, but if you're interested in having it a little more realistic, you should go with something not so bright, like grayish more than white. Or if you want some color, just tone it down a notch with the intensity of the color and a little bit dark, and it will get more realistic feel or look to it. I did that. I have on ATS, I have like a big mod, Australia mod, and that one was like I didn't paint. It was not the writing on the on the rubber on the tires that was painted, but the whole sides of it. So I kind of tried to get this red dust that they have there, you know, on the road trains out in the desert. I think I did quite good with that one. So that was also metallic color. So everything like that's, you can put different shades just for, you know, getting the metallic look of it, the metallic effect. So we have one on the sides and one from above. So that's two different tones. So the one from above. So first off, I put the real color on the sides, obviously. But on the above, I didn't put a darker shade like you should. I put like a different, that brownish, not so much, just a tad brownish shade to it. And it actually looked like the whole truck was dusty with this red brownish dust. And the wheels, the only thing I couldn't do anything about was the chrome. So I actually went with aluminum because it was like matte. It was not shiny, so it kind of looked more, you know, dirty or whatever, like not clean. So I used that and did quite good actually. So that is actually also works very good with the winter mod. If you use that in ATS or ETS, I don't know if it's in ETS, but if you use that, you can put like what color you want on your truck, and then you put white on top. So the shade that goes on the hood and on the roof and everything like that from above, not going darker, but going more wider. Not too wide, but just a tad. And it would look like it's frosty, basically. Really cool. And you do the same on these tires. That's also a mod, like dirty tires. I think it's called something like that. And you could just, you know, pick whatever shade you want on the on the outside of every tire, every rubber, and then I put little white so it looked like frosty tire sides. You know, Canada in the winter, basically, or North America, northern parts of the US. That's actually on one of my videos, so I have it online on YouTube. I think two videos I did that with the white. And I also have the Australia mod, but that truck was clean, so I didn't use the dirty one on that. I was not done with it yet, so. Board. It's about the same with real colors. If you go too intense with the colors, it's not gonna look real. It's gonna be like too bright, too, not bright, but intense, too vivid, you could say. It would like too much color, and it doesn't do that really. And it makes the truck look like it's illuminated in the middle of the day or whatever. But yeah, people, I want a red truck. Poof! Like the reddest you can find, basically. So. And how it would react, it's also somewhat different from what you see when you put on and what you see out in the sun. So that's why I don't go too intense with my colors, because I mean this one in the sun, it already looks too intense to me. Like it's toned down all right, but it's on the edge of being like illuminated or whatever. Illuminated, like self-illuminating. Oh, still doing that. Funny. If I don't think about it, I'm trying with, maybe it's more gears now. Maybe I get 13, maybe I get 14. Maybe they reproduce while I'm driving. Oh no? Oh well. Still just 12, huh? +2, actually. Not to be considered as 14 anyway, but 12 + 2. Too fast, too furious, too dangerous. It was a good thing I actually changed the suspension to the softest and the cab suspension to the softest, because you would know when you're going too fast, because it feels so not good. It's like a warning, like you're getting close now. And without that, it would be more like, I mean, since I don't have a motion platform, I have no idea. So I just let everything on the softest, and then the leaning would basically show me when I'm getting too close. Without that, you would just, in an instant, like, oh shit, and you're flipped over basically. So it's a good thing. And I wouldn't say, yeah, maybe the traction will get worse, but trust me, if the truck is loaded, it's gonna lean a lot, and it's gonna feel just like that if you're going too fast. I mean, you don't want it to lean. Thankfully, I've never flipped over with a truck. I've done other things, but not anything extreme like that. I totally evaporated a whole driveline on a Scania once, coming up from a tunnel, and they basically blew out a tunnel under Stockholm. And I was usually driving man. But this day I got a bigger trailer and a Scania because my man was on service at the shop. So, and you know, different factors led to another different outcome. So yeah, in the end I ended up making a total mess with that poor truck. I was fairly fresh. Not really. I've been driving for a couple of years, but I've never been in that situation. And I didn't get any information about the Scania. It actually, when you don't get traction, it connects, it automatically, like, the traction control is automatic on that one. While it's not automatic on the man, not that man anyway. You have to put it in by yourself. And I didn't know that. And they put out some fine sand on the way up because they wanted to even the ground so you wouldn't bounce too much on your way up, because you kind of needed some momentum and speed. And they kind of evened it out with some very fine gravel or sand. I don't know what it was, but it was not good. So the Scania started to dig into that. And every time I got to that place where they did that, where they put the sand, it started to dig itself down, and I lost traction every time because I didn't know the traction was on, basically. So, and you know, after a couple of tries, I also backed down and asked the wheel loader to reorganize my load so I get more pressure on the drives. I did that. I did a lot. I did everything I could just so I could get up and not force the truck too much. But in the end, I was like almost desperate. I just needed to get up from there. And you know, people were standing in line waiting for me. The other trucks wanted to get up there too, and I was just blocking the whole section. So you get kind of stressed out, and yeah, ended up, you know, forcing it too much, and it started to like rock, like whoa, whoa, you know, and all force just snapped the whole driveline, the whole driving shaft, and the, you know, the differential just snapped. Yeah, so the wheel loader basically pushed me up all the way in the end, and well, that was it for that truck. That was an expensive, very expensive repair. And I had the best boss ever because I was expecting him to go nuts. I never seen him go nuts, so, but I was like, all right, this is it. This might be my last day, or night actually, because I was driving night. But he was like, and this one I remember so good, it was like, well, this is partially my fault, he said. I didn't give you the info about the truck, and I just put you in it without any, you know, information about how things work. You know, I really didn't agree with that. I kind of put everything on my shoulders. Like I could have, you know, looked into it. I could have done this, I could have done that, but I didn't. I got like too desperate to get out from that place, and so he was not mad at me. I could keep my job, and I got back my man, and everything was good. But it was something about that truck actually. That Scania had something weird to it. Some, you know, it always got in trouble. It didn't matter what driver was in it. It always got some form of trouble. Even if it was the driver's fault, it was like cursed or whatever. I don't know. So the real driver got it from the shop, from Scania, when it was repaired. Everything was fine, and he would, like, you know, sign and take the truck and go. And in the first roundabout, just like this, he was to turn right. So he started to turn like this. Then he took a glance to the left and see the trailer is actually overtaking him. His own trailer is overtaking him. I mean, it was decoupled, so he lost the trailer. It was not coupled on it, or like in a good way. So it basically dropped the whole trailer, and He was overtaking him through this whole roundabout, like totally crazy. Like that's wow. And I also think he flipped over when he was, it was a dump truck, like the dump trailer. So when he was dumping, the whole thing just flipped over, or something weird happened, like really bad. He got out of it all right, but the story tells like it was a mess. And that kind of was this whole story about that Scania. It was a lot with that truck that happened. And this was an experienced driver, and I mean, he messed up. Obviously he would have checked that, but he kind of trusted the personnel at Scania that he left it like that and would get it like that, like it's coupled on and it's secured, you know. But someone messed up along the line, and in the end it's always the driver. Hence I didn't really believe my boss when he tried to, you know, go soft on me and just, you know, it was not your fault really, it was my fault, like that. I'm like, who does that? What kind of boss does that? I never ever met, yeah, one. I have one today who's like that. He's just as great, but they are really rare. Like you would expect to lose your job at least, you know. All right. Getting out of line with the gears here. Maybe I'm gonna snap the whole drive line on this one too. Anyway, so what more did I do mess up with? That wasn't a man actually. It was like a shorter trailer, a 3-axle. It was no steerable axle at all on that one, so it was solid. The only turn axle on that would be the bar, the drawbar, and the connector. And it was a dump trailer as well, and a 3-axle man. And I was occupied on the phone and didn't pay attention. And I was decoupling the trailer, and I forgot to decouple the hoses for the hydraulics. So what happened was, I decoupled, I drove from there, and I drove like for a good while. Then I got a phone call like, hey, what's up? We're getting phone calls about you like spilling hydraulics all over the freeway for miles and miles. What is going on? Like, shit. That was my second, and it was actually the same boss that happened before the Scania. So I messed up before with that one. And he didn't do a big deal about that either. I mean, it must have been freaking expensive, you know, to clean that up all the way. I mean, it's oil, at least. You're not gonna leave that on a freeway. So it must have cost like shitload of money. Yeah, that was sad. But other than that, I never flipped over with a truck. I never. I mean, I've been driving for, what is it, like 14 years or so, 15. So it's not you can always expect something, you know, you get in some sort of situation, and my last one was actually the blind spot down there. So I was changing lanes to the right on the freeway on a very busy, I would think it was a 4-lane freeway, and I was checking the mirror, so no one was there. Then I checked the left mirror, then I started signaling and checked the right mirror again, and I started to turn. And all of a sudden, it was like the steering wouldn't let me to change lanes. So it was like, I didn't feel like I was bumping into anything, I was just feeling some resistance. I'm like, why can't I change lanes? Is it some, I couldn't see anything, you know? And in the next second, I see a car in front of me turning around like this, on turning around all the lanes on the freeway, like several turns. It loses control, and I was like, shit, that one was really bad. No, she got all right. She was a little in a shock. That lady who sat in the car, it was a little gray Renault. Renault. And yeah, so I stopped the whole freeway southbound in Stockholm. Police was there, and we wrote papers, and and we actually moved further. So this lady was able to drive her car down from the freeway, and it was basically just a bump on the side of it and a little on the door. That seems a bit worrying. What is it doing there? Oh. Come down from there. You're dangerous. You can't be sitting there. I'm having lunch. No, no, come help. We need you down here. You can't just... Your lunch. You're past your lunch. You come down there. Come now. Come now. Like, what the... That's funny. Alright, so that was my last time I messed up. And so 3 big ones, you could say. On a line of 15 years, so... It's not really that bad, I don't think, at least. If you drive every day, every working day for 15 years, almost. Anyway, I learned to distrust that mirror and not, I wait a couple more seconds usually when I change lanes, and to see if anything will change before I actually do. So I learned from that. And I'm probably gonna mess that up too in the simulator, so I'm gonna like, oh shit, I forgot. But I haven't. Let's see the simulator. So now it is. Alright, so I'm gonna be ending the stream here, I think. Because I need to prepare some food and eat, and I'm hungry, so. And I might get back, I don't know, I won't promise anything, but if I feel like it, I will definitely go on with another one going south here and probably end at Bergen, or I just mosey myself over to Stockholm or something like that in Sweden. We'll see. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.